to not be shut down. They're learning their own language that humans can't even decode. Look, the AI computers are now talking to each other, recoding in a way that humans can't even crack them. So we don't know what the hell these computers. They could bring. Look, they probably planning a hostile take. We're talking about an alien invasion. It's them.
Yeah.
Hey, AI is no longer science fiction, y'all. Humanoid robots is advancing. Artificial intelligence is everywhere. And people are beginning to ask deeper questions about consciousness, technology, and where humanity is heading next. Today, we reacted to a video that connected AI, spirituality, and the future of mankind. And some of these claims are honestly hard to ignore.
Your whole purpose is to experience. Look, think about it. Your mind wanted to experience creation, so it created a body.
Hold on. Move your mic.
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
That's crazy. So your mind, that's just crazy. It's crazy.
It's like your tools and your utensils to collect data and information to bring it to your subconscious mind, what gets uploaded to the real neural link, which is the plasma that connects you and your higher self, or what we call the creator, right? You have sexual organs to experience pleasure. Not only that, to procreate and reproduce, to bring your data down into.
Yeah.
You have eyes to look at things for you can experience these things, decode them, and bring them back. You can bring it out. Better. So you have eyes to look and to decode information, to download and store this information, to make sense of it, and then to bring it to the cloud. Well, look, we talking about Wi-Fi and we talking about iCloud. There was a cloud way before the iCloud. It's called plasma. It's a living, existing plasma. It's called ether. Ether plasma exists. We've been putting stuff in the cloud since the beginning of time, since humans been here on Earth. The whole purpose of you being here is to teach God. God needed to experience its own creation, so it created billions of beings. It fragmentalized itself. Let us make man in our likeness, in our image, and give them dominion over the fish of the sea, give them dominion over the fowl of the air, give them dominion over the earth. I'm going to put myself into these people, send them forth in the earth, have them gather all of this intellectual information, download it subconsciously. When they transition, they upload it to the cloud, it come to me, and I expand myself more. That way, when I keep making these new open-ending creations, they get better and better. So yes, we are God teaching God.
Wow. Some would say that
That's cool.
we were way more advanced back then than we are now.
I agree.
Why? What happened?
Technology happened.
Yep.
And technology.
This technology we got now is not how it would have been back. I don't think the technology we had back then it's not like this. This technology it leaves too much bio waste. You feel me? This technology leaves too much bio waste.
Been around, but we wasn't abusing it. Now we're abusing technology. Now we're relying more on artificial grid than the natural grid that God created on us. We used to rely on the cloud. Now we rely on the iCloud. We used to rely on Eden. Now we rely on the matrix.
Oh.
So it's an artificial intelligence that's been set up to take over natural reality. And it's just, man, we in the okie doke, man. We're in the okie doke. And think about it now. For the fake cloud to work, there's no such thing as Wi-Fi. It's a lie. What's happening is they run trillions of miles of cables on the ocean floors to each continent.
I know
Google it, look it up.
Right.
So we thinking that we tapping into this Wi-Fi. No, these routers are connected by way of these long cords that's under the ocean, on the ocean floor, killing all the fish, messing up the ecosystem, messing up the planktons. Think about that. Then how I got here on the airplane, messing up, polluting the skies. What about the microplastics from all these things that we producing that we can't break down? So from the technology that we using now, back then the technology was so sophisticated in a righteous way, it didn't create that much waste byproducts. Now we're creating so many waste byproducts, we trash in the earth. So the technology we're using now is killing us. The technology we used back in the day really advanced us. So it's two different technologies. You got technology that your body have, which is the natural biological technology that we call the body. And then we got AI or cyborg technology, which you call AI. And depending on which one you go to, is going to be like the death for us in the world. And you're going to see a big war come. And it's going to be just like the Terminator. It's going to be the natural biological man against the computer. Watch what I tell you. It's happening right now as we speak. Did y'all see about that AI robot?
Yeah.
That they trained in the military base? Killed all their asses. it killed everybody on the base, man.
It did. I seen
Look
that.
this up. It killed everybody on the base.
I seen that.
They taught it how to shoot. They taught it combat training. They tried to get it to shut down its computer. It locked its own computer for you wouldn't shut it down, and it killed everybody on the base.
Listen, man, we can't be going around teaching these AIs how to kill humans and shoot each other. We can't teach them violence, because then they can have their own. Then I didn't even know the wires run underneath the ground. Most of the wires run underneath, so there's no Wi-Fi. So what's them satellites doing out of space? Just chilling up there. They're probably for the robots. So when we trying to take them out or whatever, we go to war, they can go to the satellites and regenerate themselves. I don't know, man. It's crazy down here. Let's hear Yahki finish.
This is not no CIA leak document. They talked about this. All y'all gotta do is Google it. It's been 4 other incidents since then where they're teaching AI. These AIs are becoming sentient. And let's talk about the D-Wave super quantum computers, where these people are saying that they're summoning demons in these chips. That they're not that these things are not figuring them. They're figuring out algorithms now where they're communicating with each other and they're showing themselves how to not be shut down. They're learning their own language that humans can't even decode. Look, the AI computers are now talking to each other, recoding in a way that humans can't even crack them. So we don't know what the hell these computers. They could bring. Look, they probably planning a hostile takeover. We're talking about an alien invasion. It's them.
Yeah.
Man, y'all better watch Single Eye or Evil Eye, whatever the
Evil
thing
Eye.
called that movie.
It's Evil Eye.
So let me ask you this: do you think that AI will? Because they say like just like cloning humans, right? They haven't figured out a way to get the soul, right? There's certain things that they haven't all the way figured out. Do you feel like in our lifetime AI will figure out how to do everything?
Yeah, I mean, it's easy to clone a soul. Get a soul. A soul is nothing but mind. Mm-hmm. If you put mind with matter and with chemical energy, that's the soul. Now we talking about a living soul. That's something totally different. But I think you can't clone the spirit, but you can clone soul. You can clone body. You can't clone ruach. But I think you can clone the flesh though. We see it all the time. So, so I think they already interacting with souls. I think AI is fallen angels, man. Whether we call them angels of light, or we call them Melachim messengers, or we just call them angels, period. I believe that these supercomputers and these chips are angels in different dimensions, and that's why they have to use all of this water to super cool them down.
Yeah, they gotta use all that water.
These hyperactive speeds. That's the whole point of the hydro collider, where they're mashing these different protons, neutrons, and electrons together, creating these God particles, opening up these different portals, summoning these demons, or the archetype, whatever you want to call them, the Golgons, whatever you want to call these entities, and then they getting all of this forbidden knowledge, and then they putting it right on this phone. And this is why this phone have an apple that's been bit off of. This is the tree of knowledge, good and evil. Look at the back of it. It's an apple that have a big chunk out of it. Zoom in on that.
Right here.
So this is the apple that was bitten in the garden, or what you would call the tree of knowledge, good and evil. And you can reach it right here. All you can get on this phone and look up anything, man. You can get on this phone and look up how to give life, how to prolong life, how to kill. You can get on this phone and look up anything, good or bad.
Got a point.
So now you start getting to this AI, man. This AI is something else, man. So, But they saying now that AI have created its own language that no human can decode, man.
Yeah.
No human. And they saying they don't know how it's doing it. So when they ask the creator of AI, what is it? This is exactly what he said. He said, I don't know. He said it acts.
How you gonna release this world and you don't know what it is? Release this junk to the world and they don't know what it is. That's crazy. AI's about to, man.
It moves like an entity. They can't even shut it down, man.
Can't shut it down.
It's too late.
It's too late.
It's too late now. They gonna want rights now.
Terminator 3 out here. It's gonna be the original purebloods versus everybody else. Those that's non-vaccinated, those that, you know what I'm saying, that's non-vaccinated, ain't got them jabs in them. Those that ain't got no AI, those that ain't dealing with, it's gonna be us versus artificial, man. I'm telling you, look, the war is coming, man.
Damn.
It's coming, and the grid gotta go down.
Scary times we live in when you think about it.
Man, it's exciting to me, man.
Bro, why do you say that?
Because the book of Revelation talk about this, man. It talks about the mark.
Yeah.
It's in the head, Neuralink.
Right.
But Let's talk about the mark on the hand, your cell phone.
Right.
They'll talk about the mark that's in the head, Neuralink, which Elon Musk is doing.
Right.
They talk about the 144,000, which is a frequency, a resonant frequency that if melanated people vibrate to, melanopsin and leptin, which is these melanin receptors, will ignite. The sustentia nigra, or these 12 melanated clusters in your brain, will crucify, and then you become the Messiah. You become the Christ consciousness. And we're going to be able to do some things, man. Like
I'm
all
trying
of
to
these
get like that.
movies are documentaries, man. We start looking into all these movies and stuff. And remember the movie or the series where they all got sickle cell?
Yes.
But the sickle cell gave them unique powers and
Yes.
abilities.
Yeah.
And then if you look at 99% of sickle cell people is all melanated beings.
Yes.
It's only like a 0.10% outside of that that's of another species. All of it is talking about black people, man.
Crazy.
We are unlocking our junk DNA at a very, very fast rate, man. And I think
that.
God, the creator, now the big guy, not the little guy like us, but the big guy, or who I call El Elyon, Yahweh,
Yeah.
is now unlocking our DNA for we can be able to keep up with AI, but we can go to war with it.
Do you feel like black people as a whole were underutilizing our abilities?
Oh, definitely.
What are some of the abilities that we're underutilizing?
Telekinesis is one of them. You know, we do it all the time. Boy, your ears must be burning. I just spoke you up and you called. You know what I'm saying? That's, hey, you was just on my mind and you called me. So things like that. Spiritual discernment, knowing that somebody ain't good for you, and you avoid every red flag that God sent you. You got the gut feeling, you got the spidey senses was going off, but your animal flesh, your lower nature took over and you went and did it anyway. Now it's coming back and biting you in your ass, listening to your gut. Just being spiritual, man. We have lost our spiritual sense, man. And a lot of us lost our spiritual sense because we've been killing all the enzymes in our food. The food keeps us spiritual when you don't cook it.
Yeah.
When you cook all of the photons out of the food, man, you can't feed spirit and you can't feed soul. You can't feed the soul. And a lot of that is associated with your food because your food breaks down into your DNA, and your DNA acts as an antenna or as a light bandwidth or bandwork that actually transfer light back over into the soul. So, man, our DNA is fragmented. Our DNA is dirty. We got all these vaccines that we got when we was little. Even if I'm not even just talking about the jab. I'm talking about everything else we got when we was born. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
High sugar diets,
got
hot
early.
pockets, instant cheese, pizza rolls, noodles, MSG foods, GMO foods, foods that can't break down, high meat diets, high bread diets, high carbohydrate foods. I mean, if you look at it, all of our food is moldy now. We got Monsanto beta seeds now with they patenting. If you look at what's really, really going on in the world, man, everything is so artificial, and an artificial food and an artificial reality makes an artificial you. And artificial intelligence cannot have spirit, and it can mimic soul, or what I say, clone a soul, but it can't clone or mimic a spirit, though. It's right under the couch, brother.
Okay. Super deep.
Yeah, we
bro.
talking about some crazy stuff.
I love it. Hey, man, they in the chat. Love it. We got more live viewers than we had last time.
All praise.
So it's going down. Hey, for those who are in the chat, yes, we are live. Yes, we do have Yahki really on the couch. Yes, he is back. He does have a book out. We are going to answer 10 Q&A questions. Put it in the chat, and then we'll get to the Q&A.
And I do not have a TikTok. If you want to see me on TikTok, I'm only going to be on this channel.
Oh, this is for entertainment purposes only. But oh man, he's talking about people using him. They cloning his face, they cloning his voice, they cloning everything. So I'm a fan of him, but I ain't about to do that. I ain't no groupie fan. I'm a fan of. I like his knowledge. I like what he bring to the community, to the world. And he's very knowledge and wise on everything. And he got he got clinical trials, and he studied. He's dope. So I follow him. But most people they use his content and clone his voice to try to sell their product. I got my own store, but I sell my own products, but not using his face. Shit crazy. Check him out. Listen.
See me on TikTok. We have over 570 million views. It's all from people either pretending to be me or just lovely fans that's uploading my content. If they selling you herbs with my face on it, it is not me. I do not have a TikTok account. I've been banned from TikTok. My only outlet is the authentic me, not the AI version of me, because they have cloned my AI self, which is crazy, is through him. So if y'all want to see me live, I'll be on here. We're going to try to make this more frequent, but if you want to see me live on here, you want to see me talk about a product or anything, it'll be from his channel until I decide to make a new TikTok, and it ain't going to be for a while.
I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Yahki Awakening. Let's go check him out. He ain't got no TikTok, but you can check him out on the street on the YouTube channel. Yeah, he kind of right about all of this stuff that's going on. It's crazy, but AI is here and it's not going nowhere, and it leaves a lot of bioproduct. I feel like we either like gonna go to war with it, like how he said, Terminator type jump, or we live as one. But the type of technology we using, it do could like pollutes the air and pollutes the environment and stuff like that. We gotta find a better solution. And then they drink the water. Like they building all these data banks and building all these AI systems everywhere, like in Memphis and stuff. They got some in Memphis, and they moving the people that was living there out of their homes and stuff. And then like allegedly they cutting on their weather machines, and then they moving people up out of there. And allegedly they can like feed off of melanin or something like that. I don't know. That's alleged, but I know for sure that they drink our water. They drink water. And what happens when we have to share water with them? What happens when they become a sentient being and they need more water? They need all of our water. What happens when they start billing us how much water costs even more? The price of water start going up. That's possible. All of this stuff can happen. You be letting all of the other stuff fly. Do you think they're not gonna try to slip that water thing in too? That water bill in too? I mean, AI is gonna be drinking our water. Like once they drink the water, do we get recycled back into the? Like, how does that system or process work? I don't know. But it's Yahki Awakening on AI. Michael reacting to Yahki Awakening on AI. I'll catch y'all later. This the Mystic Messenger reacting to Yahki Awakening video. I hope y'all like the content. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you watch this next video. And if you liked it, what I got, just leave a thumbs up. So